Hello guys.
Today, we're going to be trying 100 years of school lunch all the way from 1920 to 2010. And to make sure this food is legit, we hired our friend Agatha, who is an actual retired school lunch lady. She will be preparing and serving our food straight from her kitchen, starting off with...
So this is from 1920. Why do they serve this for lunch? What is this?
Well, first we have your grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
Classic.
Vegetables.
Nice.
Glass of milk. And your slice of bread.
I love that there's grilled cheese with a slice of bread.
Extra bread.
More
extra
bread. The more bread, the better.
So what's the reason for schools to serve this food?
So back in the day, 1920s, people thought by having your grilled cheese and your vegetables, you'd have your protein and your calcium.
That makes sense, right? There's protein in the cheese, and there's
Yeah.
milk, which is calcium.
And you're just hitting all the food groups. Although, peas are not my fave.
So if you got this for school, would you eat it?
Yeah.
Would you eat it right now?
Would I eat around peas? Yeah. Yeah, I would.
I think we should just dig in.
All right.
Enjoy.
All right.
Okay, thank you, Agatha. This looks kind of gross. All right, I'm gonna eat the peas.
You can't go wrong with grilled cheese. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
wow, that is so gross, bro. I gotta wash it down with some milk.
And peas. Okay, Dom, so let's say, you're done with algebra, you just finished learning the Pythagorean theorem, and you come out to lunch and it's this. Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Okay, it sounds like you're satisfied. When was the last time you had like a full glass of milk?
That was really good.
I haven't
forgot
had
how
a full
great
glass of
is.
milk in so long. See, if they had the grilled cheese with like a little side of tomato sauce,
Ooh, that's so good.
that would be top notch. And you have your veggies, your tomatoes.
I would give this a solid 7.2 out of 10.
I think the grilled cheese is great. I think the milk is eh. I think the slice of bread is eh. I'm gonna go with a 5. All right, nothing exciting.
All right, Agatha, we're ready for our next dish. Okay, so this is from 1930. What is this?
So here we have your peanut butter sandwich.
Ooh.
Jelly back then.
Interesting.
You have your vegetable broth.
What?
You have your apple.
Okay.
And your glass of milk.
So why vegetable broth?
So back in the 1930s, it was the Great Depression time, and schools could not afford hot meals.
Okay, so this is like a depression meal.
You're eating the apple, the milk, and the veggie broth.
It's still good. Oh, yep. Just remind yourself what an apple tastes like. Would you eat that for lunch?
I would eat that for lunch.
I'm gonna try the vegetable broth. I don't know if I've ever had this just by itself like this.
I love bone broth, so I'm excited to see what that tastes like.
Wait, what? You like bone broth? Like what kind of bones?
Chicken bones. They take the bones and then they boil the bones and then you drink the bones.
What? That's
That's
some
a thing.
witchcraft stuff. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
a literal thing, and they do the same thing with the vegetables.
Vegetables don't have bones.
They take the bones out of the vegetables and
What?
then they boil it, and then that's what you're drinking right
Okay,
now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna try this. Wait, that's actually kind of good.
Does it taste like the 1930s?
Tastes like soup. I don't know. Surprisingly warm.
I would definitely be a little bummed though, because there's no that would not fill me up. I feel
Yeah,
like.
some noodles in here be really good actually. So this, it looks like a PB&J, but without the J. It's just peanut butter and bread. So let's try it. Dude, it's weird. It-
Dry.
Yeah, feels like I'm missing something.
Okay, I would say the 1920s meal is better than the 1930s. Granted, they had a little bit more limitations considering schools couldn't afford hot meals. They did the best they could. I'm gonna have to go with a 4.
I would say every part about this meal is missing something. This needs noodles, this needs jelly. I don't know. I would give it a 4.
I love this half, don't love this half. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'd rather just have the bread by itself rather than have it with peanut butter.
Yeah, true.
But then you miss the protein. All right,
Yeah, you need the
you
protein.
can't have it all. All right, so let's move on to the 1940s. Ooh.
Oh my god. What am I looking at?
Oh my gosh.
Back in the 1940s, the popular item was cream chip beef. Then you have your rice pudding,
Ooh.
your vegetables, and your glass of milk.
I don't want to eat any of this.
I thought that was cottage cheese. Turns out it's not. Well, I know you're hungry, Dom. Dig in.
If I got this every day for school, I think I would starve.
And you know what's sad? They don't even add a little treat, a little dessert, just give me a little peppermint or something. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh god. Ew, bro, what is that? That is so gross.
Much sweeter than I anticipated. I was expecting rice. It's sweet. It's literally like pudding.
It is pretty good.
There's the dessert for us.
Yeah.
Wash it down with some milk.
I would say this was the worst lunch we've had before.
Really?
I do not like anything on this, really.
Yeah, I would say this is the worst. I actually do like the rice pudding.
I would give this no more than a 2 out of 10.
I didn't try this. I think this would definitely deduct
You don't need to
points.
try it.
Yeah, I take your word for it. I'm gonna go with a 6. Okay, now quick question. How much would this meal have costed back in the 1940s?
22 cents.
Oh my God.
That explains a lot, though.
Wow.
What was 22 cents to today's time?
Good question.
You know?
Probably like $2.
$2.
Like not. I think it's still pretty cheap.
Damn. Well, $2 for all of this. I feel like it's kind of worth it. I wouldn't pay anything over that for this.
I mean, it would fill you up for sure.
All right, bring out the 1950s.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Why do all schools give you a glass of milk?
Yeah, there's
What's
definitely
up
a
with
theme of the milk here.
that? I guess milk is good for you. So why would they serve this food in 1950?
So back in the 1950s, the population got so big that they introduced meatloaf to the schools, which was easier to make in big portions and a lot less expensive. And in total, this whole meal cost 35 cents.
I can't remember the last time I ate a meatloaf. Not really actually sure how you would make a meatloaf. I don't really know.
I think you just take a bunch of random meats and you just throw it in a grinder and then you whip it in the oven. Time to dig in.
Do you like tomatoes?
I actually do.
Tomato. Cheers.
I actually don't really like tomatoes by themselves. I like tomatoes, but not not by itself.
No, salt and pepper would make that better. I don't really know what a meatloaf tastes like, so I'm just gonna.
Really?
Kind of looks like a meatball.
I grew up on meatloaf.
Really?
That's what my mom used to make all the time.
Really? Was it 34 cents back then?
Probably, honestly.
All right. Oh my God. Okay, I got my meatloaf. For 35 cents, you really can't go wrong. We actually have a special guest who wants to try it. Lexi Rivera wants to try the meatloaf. Oh, okay. Oh. Did you eat it? All right, I'll eat it too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like a meatball.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. This isn't bad. And then of course we've got
With a fork?
Yeah, I just started to use that one for like.
a jelly.
That is a good dessert. And of course.
A glass of milk. Oh.
All right, you know what? I actually kind of like this one. I also grew up on meatloaf, so
Yeah, that was
it
actually
reminds
pretty
me
good.
of my childhood.
I wouldn't mind this at school. I think that's pretty good.
I definitely would leave like the tomatoes for last every time and like force myself to eat them because everything else just tastes like so fulfilling.
Yeah,
so
no.
I'm gonna go with this 7.5.
I'm gonna give this one an 8.
Wow.
Yeah, I liked it. It tastes like meatball.
So Angie and I will be trying school lunches now, starting with the 1960s. Okay, what do we have here?
So here we have pizza, salad, pudding, and orange juice.
This is not bad. I could see this happening in 2020.
Yeah, I feel like this is what we had in school.
I had like smiley face French fries, and they were always.
Oh, I
smiley.
had those too.
And, well, I never bought lunch, but like that was what it was.
So in the 1960s is when pizza was first introduced to the schools.
Oh,
and in order
what?
to balance that, they gave you salad for the side.
All right, so how much would like a meal like this cost, like back in the day?
A meal like this would be 50 cents.
50 cents.
That's really cheap.
Wow.
Well, go ahead and
Well,
give
go
this a try.
You give it a try. Lexi would be like alone by herself at the table at lunch.
Let's try this.
This pizza is so cold. This is actually how they were at lunch, and they're horrible.
Okay, let's try it. This is just a classic salad. You can't really go wrong with this.
Not bad. It's just a little hard.
You know what, on second, I don't like the salad. It's a
Really?
little sour. So this is like the kind of food that you get right after English class, and it's only 50 cents. It's not gonna be fantastic.
No,
but
but
it's-
that's not bad. I mean, if you're
Yeah.
hungry, you'd probably eat this. It's all right. You know, I give it a 4 out of 10. It wasn't the best.
I'm gonna give it a 3. It wasn't that great. I mean, no,
it
this was one of the best
great.
meals I've ever
It was
had in my
great.
life.
It was actually really good. I didn't
Yeah,
expect it to be
and,
that good.
All right, bring out the 1970s. Oh my gosh. Oh,
What?
wait.
That doesn't look too bad, actually.
Okay, so what is this?
Well, here we have your cheeseburger, your french fries, Jell-O, and a glass of Coke.
I feel like they don't do soda for school lunches anymore.
Yeah, they don't, huh?
So back in the 1970s, it was the first time they introduced hamburgers to schools. They used meat that was frozen just to make the process faster. And this lunch cost 75 cents.
All
Well,
right, you want to start it off?
yeah, let's just dig in here. Let's try this. The french fries are okay. They're a little bit cold.
I feel like this is the type of glass too that they would use back then.
Now I'm gonna try the Jell-O.
So the burger. That's not bad.
The Jell-O's okay. I don't know. This meal is very like it does the job.
I feel like for school, like this wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5.
I would give it 5.5. Now we're gonna do the 1980s. Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
What is
what the
this
hell?
fun stuff?
Good chicken nuggets from the 1980s, along with the french fries, rice pudding, and your glass of Coke.
Oh my god.
In the 1980s, schools' nutritional standards got bad, and the school got a budget cut of $1 million. Because of this, even more processed foods made it into the kitchen.
Okay, and then how much would a meal like this cost?
This meal is $1.
They literally go up by 25 cents. Okay, well let's try this. I'm gonna try the Coke. This is good.
That's the 1970s Coke.
I wonder if the
All
french
right,
fries
I'ma-
taste
I'ma
different
try
10 years
the
later.
Chicken nuggets are clearly from McDonald's.
Okay.
Wow.
So I tried the French fries from the 1970s, and I have to say these French fries are worse, and it must be because of the budget cut. I'm just gonna try the rice pudding.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty good.
Okay, as a whole, Andrew, what are you rating this meal?
Probably a 5.
I'm giving this one a 4.
All right, so now Ashley and I are gonna try out some school lunches, starting with the year of 1990. Oh. Ooh.
So here we have your cheeseburger, your salad, your fruit cup, and Powerade.
Oh my gosh, this actually looks not bad.
Dude, I would be so glad if I had this for lunch.
Like Powerade, like I wish they had Powerade when I was in high school or elementary school, whatever food this is.
In the 1990s was the peak of unhealthy meals. This is when McDonald's allowed schools to sell their products.
Really?
Wow.
Okay, so McDonald's was in school
That's crazy.
when in the 1990s. That seems like a good thing. I mean, I'm down to eat some McDonald's right now.
I would be happy.
So how much would this meal cost if I were to buy it in the 1990s?
This would be a dollar.
Oh my gosh, that's nothing.
It's a deal.
For a McDonald's cheeseburger. I mean, a salad, like this isn't, I mean, the salad is healthy.
You got like all three. You got your protein, you got your salad, your greens, and then you have your fruit.
Yeah, all right, well, let's try this. I mean, this looks good right here. A little fruit.
Guess I'll try the burger.
That's good. How's the burger?
Just like McDonald's.
Good? Salad?
Good.
Salad's good. Powerade.
Bro, I'm actually like enjoying this lunch right now.
This is really good. For $1.50, you can't beat this.
No, you can't.
What would you rate it out of 10?
Probably 8.5.
8.5. Yeah, I'd rate it like a 7.5. For a school lunch, it's actually pretty decent.
I
so.
just don't remember having like anything like this in school lunch, so.
No. If there was McDonald's at our school lunch, I would order school lunch every day.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I actually never, in middle school and elementary school, I was so scared to order lunch. Like, I was so scared to like wait in line and like get lunch in the cafeteria, so I would always bring my own lunch. I was always like so nervous. It's so weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I was a kid that like had a packed lunch every day too.
I just like didn't want to wait in the line. I was so scared. My middle school, on specific days, we had specific lunches. On Thursday, we had pizza days, and then on Friday, we had Chinese food pickup sticks. It was like chow mein, orange chicken. It was actually really good. We had some good school lunches in our middle school.
I feel like I didn't have that good of lunch. Maybe like a slice of pizza was like a good day.
Well, in my high school, we had like sloppy joes. It was like nasty.
Yeah, I feel like it goes downhill in high school.
Yeah, I don't like the high school thing. All right, now let's move on to the 2000s. Oh.
So here we have your grilled chicken, your celery and carrots, fresh fruit, and a glass of milk.
Why would they serve this in lunch in the 2000s?
The government started noticing a rise in obesity, and because of that, schools started providing healthier meals such as the grilled chicken.
Oh, wow. So it's like, is it like teriyaki chicken?
Yes.
You know, you actually lose calories when you eat celery. That's what I heard. It's a myth. It's because it's like takes so much like energy to digest, and it doesn't really have too many calories. So how much would this plate cost in 2000?
This plate would cost $2.
Oh, we got a little more expensive.
More expensive.
50 cents.
I think it's because the chicken. It's like high quality.
All right, well, let's dig in here. Let me try some of the fruit.
Yeah, this fruit looks good.
It does look good. Fresh from the garden. What kind of milk is this, 2%? Cheers. Honestly, like, I wouldn't want milk for my lunch. If I had cookies, I would like milk, but yeah, that chicken looks good.
Let's see what the healthy option grilled chicken looks like. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So, I mean, we haven't had any desserts on both of ours. In the 1990s, we had no dessert, and then this one, obviously, we have like veggies and fruit. So it's definitely a lot more healthier.
Yeah, it's getting healthier by the year, I feel like.
Oh, that one just shot over there. Honestly, I enjoy this meal, but if I was a kid, would I have enjoyed this meal? Probably not. There you
I
go.
rate it a 6 out of 10.
I rate it a 7 out of 10.
Bring out the 2010 food.
Oh my gosh. So wait, what is that? That looks weird.
So here we have your yogurt, salad, and a ham and cheese wrap.
Oh wow, okay, so we're healthy again. Ham and cheese wrap. Now, where's our dessert? How come we never get dessert? All we have is yogurt.
So how much is a meal like
This
this?
meal would be $3.
$3?
That's actually a lot more expensive than we've been doing.
I know, but it is still not that expensive for like a whole wrap.
Oh, there's a hair in mine. Miss Cafeteria lady, there's a hair in my sandwich. Okay, so we got some lettuce, some cheese, some ham. It looks like some like pepperoni. What is that? Okay.
It's alright.
I'm not a huge fan of these wraps, but I do like the bada bing bada boom. We got some vanilla yogurt.
It's not bad. The yogurt looks bad, but it's actually pretty good. It's vanilla. This isn't terrible, but I'm gonna say this is pretty average. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 also. It's my least favorite one.
Where's our dessert? Give us a cookie. Comment down below and let us know which year you guys would want to live in. Personally, I wouldn't want to live in any of these years because these are just super healthy. I saw Lexi's. They got like pizza, soda. That's like, what the heck? Like the video. Also subscribe to ampworld for more videos just like this, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay, guys.